And we're live.
Ah,
Hey, could you
hello.
still hear me?
Yes, no, not before. No,
No.
you can.
Oh, well, surprise. Here we
It's
are.
not like, why is he talking? I can't even hear him.
Who's talking here? Damn.
Hello,
look at all
Aaron.
these.
Hello.
Look at all these first-time chatters. Isn't it great?
Well, you can actually see who was the first time chatter.
Yeah. But at least I can see it here in Streamlabs. Who is at least who does it on Twitch, right? So quite
I
some.
see.
Quite some people, which is pretty nice. And I also saw some people live on YouTube. Hello. This is great because.
Shit. I need to get the tab open again. I think I just accidentally removed it.
Sure.
Hold up. You had a chat. Yeah.
This nice. So this is pretty cool because we never stream together on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. This is actually the first time since a long time that we're live on YouTube again.
Let me just also open that one up just in case.
Yeah.
All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello. So it's also hopefully YouTube stays live and Twitch as well because we're now using Restream in between to funnel it to both channels. The sound is good, right? I assume for everybody.
Let me just hear.
Ooh, so perfect. Ooh, NA haze hype, good. It's
Sounds good.
Yeah. So, if there are questions on YouTube or Twitch, I'll try to make sure and tell you where this person is coming from. Because I don't think there's an easy way where Twitch people can see the chat from YouTube people and vice versa, right?
No, they can't. No.
Anyway, let's
Unless we have some restream chat overlay with there, but that's not for now, of course.
Yeah, that's next stream. This was just a let's see how it goes, and actually, if there's an audience on YouTube wanting to see this live on YouTube, because I think both platforms have the pros and cons, let's say. But
Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
Well,
What's your-
Twitch is taking the lead already.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a competition.
It's going to be. I mean, whatever channel has the most views, right? It will be the main channel. The other one we're gonna ditch.
Yeah. Burn it to the ground. Delete everything.
So how are you doing, Sander?
I am doing very well. It's gonna be almost a weekend, so once the stream is over, it's gonna be freedom again.
Right.
No, I'm good. How are you? Let's have an interview then.
Well, I'm fine because after this after the stream it's over and I'm finally free again.
Yeah.
Okay, let me close down Slack. But how is chat doing? Both chats in this case, YouTube and Twitch. I'm seeing a lot of representing here from EU, Reus and Tampesta and Thunder. Oh no, Levin the barber's doing bad. Whoa, this chat is so annoying from Restream. Because it just keeps on adding on stuff. Yeah,
I know.
Okay, this is.
Okay, so we have to go from above. I mean, Twitch is from the bottom, but Restream is from above. So.
Yes, I think I just have to look at YouTube and Twitch separately to get this going. So on Discord, I did a little tease because we have a world premiere exclusive here on the stream.
Whew. Even I don't know it probably.
No, it's a big surprise. So, some of you know that last 2 months we've been working quite hard on a new store experience where you can, purchase a keyboard and get our products and find all the correct information. Now it's a bit, I'm not going to details now later in the stream, But today I'm gonna show a sneak peek of how it looks. So we're very close to release. We still need to do some testing and see if we can break stuff, and design just needs a final polish. You know, add a little bit padding here, a different button there, but overall it's pretty dope. Let me also get this one away because that annoys me way too much. So that's pretty cool, and that's what we're gonna do in this live stream as well. Show you how it goes, and you know, maybe this is your time to even give some feedback, some final feedback before it goes live. Because hopefully we can get it live by the end of next week or early week after. But I think feeling what the chat's feeling, what you guys really want to know, what's the status of it all, right? All the status of all the different batches. You want to know as well, Sander?
I'm not in a badge. I already got my keyboard.
Oh,
hey.
You don't care? Okay, well then we're just gonna skip it for today. No.
Wooting employee privileges.
I think let me here share a link because Calder just added a new little patch update. So we have now this. I assume most of you guys know that we have like a website with little patch updates here, and Calder just added a new patch update which has the latest information. I think all the information that is here represented is correct. And just to recap it quickly, EU Boter and NA Haze, those are currently arriving or have arrived at our warehouse, which is great. Right?
Very nice.
At least the air freight for that. Yeah, those have arrived and they're pretty close to delivery. And then we had a little issue with EU Reus, EU Bliksem and EU Bin, as well as with NA Behemoth, NA Thunder and NA Curtain. When we did the mass production of those keyboards, there was a issue with little standoffs and we had a QC issue. You can also read it in the batch update. That has all been fixed, which is great. Yesterday there was a new QC, the new quality control, so we hire an external party to go to the factory and check everything out and seeing how the production went. And you know, they get like hundreds of keyboards from the belt and from boxes, and they check it and see if it's up to our quality standard with different checks, and everything went fine. So that's pretty sick. And Calder arranged pickups today, and the keyboards will be picked up next Monday for the US, and all European keyboards will be picked up on Tuesday. So the air freight and the air freight will of course go through air, will go faster. All sea freight orders will just go by boat, and that will take a few weeks. If you really want to know the specifics of your current pre-order, then I would advise to log into the Wooting hub and see the current status there, because that's also something we've been updated the last couple of weeks with more detailed information for you. What link do you want to share, Sander?
The product status link, so people can check up the order and just follow along. But I'm not mod here.
No, you're not mod.
It's just a shame. No. For me.
Can you type something? Somebody will probably make you
I
mod.
already did the sender ED key.
I see. Are you mod now?
Well.
Block Sander. Okay. You're
No,
mod.
no.
I think you're a mod now, right?
I'm not sure. I don't know if it's updates immediately though. Maybe that's a refresh page. I'm not sure. But
Does work.
yeah, I guess this is the way I find out I'm fired. That's it. It's actually my last day for freedom. Actually.
Now you're mod. now you're mod. Now you can do it. Okay, great. Just glancing over the statistics, more people are watching on Twitch than on YouTube, so it's not looking that good for YouTube.
Come on, team YouTube. Come on, man.
Come on, team
Get
YouTube.
the shit shared. Oh yeah, I'm mod now. Very nice.
Yeah.
I got hired again.
Let's go over some questions from both. I'm gonna mix it up between YouTube and Twitch, and after a little question round, I'll talk about some future batches that are coming up. My 60 HE has become a bit scratchy, says Boomban on YouTube. Will Loop fix it? Scratchy? I mean, I don't know how long you had your 60 HE, but I can imagine it will become scratchy that fast. So I'm just curious what happened on there. But definitely, if you loop your switches and open them, clean them, and re-loop them, then they're probably gonna be like smooth as fuck. So that's pretty good. Sander, why are you so mean? Why are you so mean, Sander?
I am never mean.
I mean, somebody said it in the Twitch chat. So
I know, because of the
So
I already
mistake.
have the keyboard, so I don't know the batch names anymore.
Do you have any plans for a 75% keyboard? We always have ideas in our heads, but there's nothing at the moment I can share. But we are hearing everything, from different layouts, from more unique layouts, because some people really want to get a 65% keyboard because they really need the dedicated arrow keys. And then there are people who say like, oh yeah, but I need a TKL or 75% because I really need my afro and my number keys, and I don't care about the things, and there's other things, and we hear everybody and we know it, but we just cannot poop out keyboards instantly. Like the whole development takes some time, and there's a whole big process there, and sadly nothing on the horizon I can share at this point. But if you really want to get a TKO keyboard, I would just go for a
Wooting
60G.
And then afterwards.
I mean, with the mod tab, right, you have a pretty nice way of simulating the arrow keys. At least that's what I use.
How much did you pay Mr. Rec to set a 1.3k score with a 60G? Free. It's free advertising. Very nice. That's the best way of advertising.
Yes. That's also. I'm curious. Like, I see a lot of new people here, and probably on YouTube a ton of new people are there. But who have you come from us, or like have heard about us because of the game us? Because we have been gaining traction there the last couple of weeks. Because do you play Os, Sander?
No,
No,
never done it. Never touched one single button on it. No.
I tried it a few years ago. We had an intern called Tino, and he played it, and I was quite intrigued, and I tried it, but it's not for me. Even though I don't like rhythm game. That's a lie. That's a lie. But it's also not my game. But I do find it very impressive that some players can, whatever they achieve, right, with the insane key presses and the tracking with the trackpad and stuff, and even
the girlfriend's gotta be happy with it.
Definitely, yeah, and as well. Okay, great. It's good to see. So we have some Fortnite here, Valorant. Valorant and Apex, of course Cyru on fire at CSGO Major with 60G, yeah. But Cyru removed strap, right, from his keyboard. There was one, I think it was Cyru who removed strap from his keyboard. We were checking it earlier this week, but hey, that's what it is, right? What is the super exclusive sneak peek? I just explained what the super exclusive sneak peek was, but I'm gonna show you in like 15 minutes. But first,
just anticipate it. It's gonna be the last 15 minutes of the stream. He's gonna show it. That's the tactic. You gotta stick around.
And then it's something super lame. I mean, don't get your hopes up, because probably if you are watching the stream, this isn't really applying to you specifically. Maybe, probably not.
Someone also mentioned about the desk mat. Did we release anything about the desk mat?
Well,
someone mentioned it.
Well, the desk mat, that's quite interesting, because we sort of... Did we tank it? No, we didn't tank it. We put a pin on the desk mats for now, and we had a little focus on mouse pads.
Yeah.
Not sure if it's getting better or if we're getting close to something that we're comfortable with, but we have been sending out some samples to some people who know stuff about mouse pads and seeing what their feedback is based on that. But it's not something that I would expect to come around soon, because we now have a big focus on also getting the PBT keycaps out, right? So as most of you know, we made our own PBT keycap design in collaboration with some other. Doesn't matter for the details, but those keycaps are on the way. and I think they will probably be in stock by the end of November. Let's say, not sure, but something about that. And the black PBT keycaps, and now we have them in the languages of US ANSI, UK English, ISO German, and ISO Nordics, which is pretty cool. And now we're also working on a white variant of these keycaps. Okay, great. Let me.
How is your restream chat treating you? Because I can't scroll.
No, it's horrible. I'm not using the I also figured out that I couldn't scroll, and it's just like adding stuff on top of it. It's totally not really nice to.
So
to
if
see.
any questions are in the darkness, just gone away forever, it's because of the restream.
Yes,
because
it's
chat
gone.
sucks ass.
Yeah, and I'm just keeping an eye on the YouTube chat and on the Twitch chat separately, so I'm ping ponging in between. It's it's quite challenging. I saw like when will the white keycaps be for sale and an estimate. We just approved the final sample today, so we received multiple samples, with different colors and different not materials, shades of white, because there are many different shades of white you can get, and now we have found a slightly warmer shade of white, which doesn't bleed the light through as much as our previous sample. So that's super nice. I can't say I cannot say what the timeline is on it, but it won't be. We'll probably now get a slot for mass producing these keycaps, and then it can go pretty fast or pretty slow, depending on when the factory is available. Steel 64. Will there be an aluminum keyboard case in the future? No, we don't have any plans to make any aluminum case at this point.
No.
Maybe. That's all I can say. Could be a fun side project, because as you probably know, Sander, most aluminum cases are CNC'd, right? So they're like machine mill. But you can also get casted aluminum cases, and that's something that's pretty sick. So then you can actually mass produce.
Casted is like actual you just pour stuff in and then
you pour stuff in a mold, and then you get like a aluminum cast case out. And I think this company called Cannonboard, they have like casted aluminum, which is pretty cool. But it also is a very rough material, so the finish is never that nice as, for example, CNC.
Yeah, it's gonna be more expensive as well then, or because I guess it's not like a common technique being used.
I think depending on the quantity you're producing, right? But I think if you reach a certain quantity, the casting is already cheaper than the milling and grinding and the CNCing, because with the CNCing, you need to have a machine that cuts it out, takes a lot of time, and I guess with cast iron or with casting aluminum, it's better. It's faster.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but I think if you cast and then CNC the final, you could have started by CNC machining this or milling the whole keyboard. This is nice. This is what we're gonna talk about, Sander. On Twitch, Justin, what do you guys think of the Finalmouse LCD keyboard?
Yeah.
That's good. Yes, nice.
I must say, I like it to be. Well, I still have to look on. Well, it's a glass. It's like glass keycap, so you can't know you don't know the legends on it. So if you have like a 60% keyboard, it can be like a little bit of a hassle, because I'm used to just regular sized keyboards, I guess, or 75. For me, it would be I have to get used to that stuff a lot. But I do like how they
typing. I never type on my keyboard.
I use my tactile keyboard for typing because I like tactile switches.
Yeah. So for everybody who, so there was a leak on Twitter. Don't tell me I'm home. It's the delivery guy. Shh! Don't tell him I'm home.
I'm gonna call you PostNL or UPS over there.
Probably. So there was this leak of. So Finalmouse has been announcing and hyping up a keyboard for months now, and I think they are planning to have the big reveal in December, right? And apparently it got leaked a few days ago, And why we can assume this leak is sort of legit is because Finalmouse replied on this tweet and said like, hey, this is the final thing, blah blah blah. So we can assume it's pretty close. Hey, thanks Tony for the sub.
Hey, 31 months, damn.
Yeah.
Didn't even know you're streaming on 33 years already. Gee.
So the thing is, this keyboard has like a big LCD screen in between, and it can do some Unreal 5 stuff, and apparently it also has like Hall effect switches in there, right, with analog capabilities. That's all we know for now, and I think it's always nice, and I welcome other Hall effect keyboard, especially analog keyboards out there in the market, because hopefully they can come up with new features like we do. And it's always good to have more competition and more different variations here. And this is something very unique, right? Because I've seen like little screens and keycaps, but I've never seen a whole keyboard that is a screen.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what the price of this would be. I can imagine it's pretty expensive, but I also think it's pretty sick. It's pretty cool. It's more of a aesthetic kind of thing. I don't think it's realistic. Maybe it's a high-end gaming keyboard, who knows? But it's also more aesthetically. That's pretty.
Damn. I like how they go all out with that stuff.
Yeah,
I like that.
That's
I
good.
admire
Right?
that.
Yeah, you
Not like just copy paste like Corsair, whatever. Just copy paste. We need keyboard. Bam, new form. Bam.
Yeah.
And then it's just like mediocre or whatever. So I'm really curious how that's gonna go.
So we have Simon Wolf here on YouTube asking, do you guys all use Wooting keyboards in private? I do.
I do for gaming.
Okay, I'm gonna fire Sander afterwards. No, it's. I think everybody in the company should have access to at least a Wooting keyboard, right, and try it out and see what the hype is about. But if somebody likes to use a different keyboard, then they definitely should use a keyboard. And for example, Yehuda is like a pretty sick keyboard. Yehuda is like just a module of the 6-stage key with a little bit of foam under it, and he just has it on his desk, like no case at all.
I don't know how he does it.
And I think Carlo actually used also a different keyboard as his daily driver with, I think, Gateron's Yellow earlier this year or like last year. But since he had like a decent prototype with the 6-stage key, and especially with the lighter springs, because Carlo's a big advocate of the lighter springs, I think since then he's using a 6-stage key as a daily driver. And I'm just I'm switching between my 6-stage key, which I think I use at this point 70 to 80% of my time. But when I do like heavy design work, I grab my Lacquer Edition, because I really need my numpad to speed up my workflow in the design stuff, to crunch numbers and video editing shortcuts.
Or your HR position now.
Or HR, yeah, if I have to do like wages, like, Sander, loonsverhoging tientje bij, yeah.
Oh,
that's,
what? Oh,
hey. Yeah, so, but I think most people within a company use Wooting keyboards on a daily basis.
Yeah, I only use it for gaming because I'm more into the tactile switches for typing. I find that more enjoyable.
You should get a Wooting one with.
Do you still have some samples? Yeah.
I mean, I still have a. Yeah. Okay, I'm seeing here some questions about delivery stuff. Go to social@wooting.io or send an email to social@wooting.io or ask it on Discord, and people can probably help you there a bit faster than for me. And yes, on Twitch for Marshwama. 28th of October production has been completed. Yesterday we received the QC report, quality control report, an external party checks it for us, and everything was terrific. And those keyboards will be picked up next Monday and Tuesday, and then they will either go on an airplane or by boat to our warehouses. So if you really want to know the status of your current order and see when an estimated delivery time is there, log into the Wooting hub and see what your order status is there. I said earlier that I wanted to come back to some batches. That's NA toothpaste and NA cup. And then for Europe we have EU tandpasta and EU baker. Those batches have a estimated delivery of January. And I think the mass production, I wrote it down. wrote it down. I've become so prepared, Sander.
Don't ask me these kind of things because I don't know Czech shit.
Yeah, the mass production of EU tandpasta, EU beker, NA toothpaste, and NA cup is on the 2nd of December. Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? That's next month. Those will be produced all at once, and the delivery date will probably be January. Yeah, I don't think it's pretty unrealistic to expect him that you receive them before Christmas, even though if you opted for air freight, because the period around Christmas with delivering parcels and stuff, it's always so extreme because everybody's ordering stuff and just stuff gets delayed. So if you're very lucky, maybe, but I wouldn't count on it. It's probably more realistic if you think like, hey, I'm just gonna get it in January, then you're happy with it. And then hopefully when those things come in, we finally have stock somewhere in January. If not everybody continues to buy keyboards.
Soon there's a big stock, and then all of a sudden everybody, it's available, bam, 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 day 2, it's gone. Well, here we go, pre-order the year again.
No, I think it's just estimated, but I think maybe we have a little bit of stock then for January, but it won't last long. It's probably gone before February, and then we have to do another mass production, which is now planned, and we're sourcing the materials. It will either happen right before Chinese New Year or right after Chinese New Year. So then the keyboards after that will be available somewhere in March, April of 2023. Yes, it's a good joke. It's a pipe dream. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's also been pretty wild, right? So in the last couple of weeks, you have like all these pro Counter-Strike players using the keyboards in the major, and now these OS players breaking records with the keyboard.
So many OS players also just contacting us for boards. It's been insane. Like before we never got anyone, and then all of a sudden like one YouTuber, I think, or like Cetho made a video about it. All of a sudden,
it's pretty cool. And also, in Valorant, more and more players start using it. And I think we from every batch we produce, we have a little bit of leftover stock, for RMA things or whatever, and for promotion. So if you're like a high-ticket pro player, we still sell these keyboards to them. Don't get me wrong, but most of them we sell. And then they get a keyboard and they can use it, and which is great, right? But I also think that a lot of pro players, they just order the keyboard and they're just waiting their turn. And the more batches we deliver, the more people also going to use these keyboards, and the more you will see it in the scene, which is pretty wild. Yes, Optimum Tech made a great video about it. I think for the signature, which really popped us off was the Bad C-Tech video, and then a few weeks later was the Optimum Tech video, and they really nailed it on the aspects. And also in between was House Gaming. House Gaming, it's that video. He explained rapid trigger and adjustable actuation point so well. I would have never imagined. I could have never explained it so well as he did. I love it. It even made it clear for me what it actually was.
What is this again? We designed something? I don't know.
Yeah, but it's pretty... Oh shit. Oh, sorry, I totally forgot to check the YouTube.
YouTubes. We just streaming it to both sides. For those wondering, we are streaming to Twitch and YouTube, but the restream chat, which shows both, is kind of a big mess. So we might miss out on messages. Sorry for that, but if we missed out on it, just make sure to send it again. Don't spam.
We are not ignoring you. Maybe we are.
Maybe I will never.
Maybe we should. Shall we go through the website, Sander?
To the website. I haven't even seen it, and you're the only one who knows it. So
me?
Yes, I don't even know it. I didn't even have the privilege to have a sneak peek.
Were you awake yesterday morning during the first meeting? Because you wouldn't ask like everybody check out this website. Because
honestly, all those meetings always drag out way too long. So I'll just be going on Crisp and just answer messages of mails of people.
Let's see. So first this, so Sander can see. So now, hey, you can see Sander, right? Nice. Wow. Okay.
I think Twitch is earlier than YouTube.
Yeah,
so watching
probably.
Twitch.
I'm not showing on stream yet, right?
yeah.
So this has been we've been like I mentioned, working pretty hard on this whole new store integration to our main website because we always do stuff lean, right? We want to sell keywords. Okay, we need a store, right? Boom, we make a store. We want to make a blog. Boom, we create a blog. Boom, we have a blog. And then later on, we see how we can make it better and improve along the way. And that approach, what turns out, was a big mess because then suddenly we had like 2 different domains for websites with different products on there, a separate blog website, and then we had like 2 separate stores websites, like 5 websites or 6 websites. And what we now really want to do is condense everything into one single website. And we already integrated the blog to our main website. We're slowly converting all the pages from our old platform to the new platform, and now we're making the big jump and doing like all our stores do it in one website and all in one domain, so it feels like one coherent piece. And today I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of how it looks, because we have a new keyboard configurator section, which is similar as what you now currently have with the 6stage E, but improved upon. And I'm just going to show you what you can sort of expect there. Let's get into it. So this is if you purchase any keyboard, you'll see this. You have like your product title, a nice timeline here, and nice lorem ipsum text. And so
that's the best.
That's the best. And like I mentioned, this is still not done. So we still need to do some testing and trying out different scenarios and see if we can break stuff. And it still needs this little final polish, everything. But anyway, here you can select your keyboard layout. Maybe you want to have a German layout. You can see like nice images of all these different keycaps, and you can see how instantly this price updates. So nice. You can even choose here for air freight, sea freight, and if you don't know, you can click here what air freight is, and you know, we explained it. This image also needs updating.
Wow.
You know, we can have like text models here with information about it. And,
graphics design is my passion.
That's my passion. And this is something that's so important for me. It's this section. Here you can actually see like, okay, this is a pre-order. So you can see it bigger and fatter than before. Like pre-order and the stock expected. So when we expect to receive this in the warehouse is mid-January for this model. And you can also see like, hey, I'm in this batch. And this is also new. So here you can see if you come from a certain country, whether it's Germany, US, Singapore, whatever, you see a notification here like, oh, we ship to the Netherlands. And we're now seeing, hey, we ship to the Netherlands because I'm here in the Netherlands. And if I click on it, I get like even more information about shipping rates, how long it will take once I place my order and that kind of stuff. And if you have to pay any extra duties or taxes. Because if you are, let's say, in Singapore and you order something from us, we will ship it from Europe, and then you get like a discount on the VAT, or discount, you don't have to pay VAT, but there are probably import fees you have to purchase here, which is pretty cool. So let's say I made my selection here. I can go to the, I'm happy with it. I can go to the next step, and here I can complete my order. I can add a wrist rest, for example, travel case, loop, whatever, different things to my order. Let's say I want to have a wrist rest and I also want a travel case to my order. Then I can go to the next tab, and here I see my whole cart overview. And here you can see like, hey, everything is here. My keyboard, my wrist rest, my travel case. And yeah, that's I guess that's about it. You can also change your location. Nice. So maybe I am in Germany, and I'm in the region, let me see, what's a German region, Bayern or something? Bayern? I don't know. And the city is Munich. München. I don't think it matters that much. As you can see here, the whole thing updated, and it's now like, oh, 2 to 6 business days delivery. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Bayern is not part of Tony. Doesn't matter. I know, and then I can go to checkout and I can order my stuff and do a lot of things, which is pretty cool. So this is more for the keyboard configurator, and this will be here for all future keyboard models. So now it's only here for the 6HE and Wooting 2HE because we don't have any more more models. There's also here where you can now browse all our products. So you can say like, hey, let me show let me see your accessories or keycaps, or you only want to see keyboards or the newest products we have, which is pretty cool. You can sort it here on relevancy. So for us, this is pretty mundane. For people like, whoa, woohoo, you're showing your products there everywhere. But for us, it's pretty cool because we're using two stores here, like two Shopify backends, but we're all injecting it in one website, and based on your location, it's being rendered what's being here, and it's pretty cool that we built this all ourselves, and we can really tailor the whole experience how we want it without being stuck to a template or third-party things or whatever. And I really dig it how it turned out. Here again, I can change my location to a different country. Let's say I want to go to Australia, and then select territory. I'm going to New South Wales and confirm, and enter suburb. Okay. Nice area. But what you can see is that already here, like, the prices changed to Australian dollars, which is pretty sick. There's also a way for me to log in here directly, and you can see your order history, so it's also directly linked to the whole Wooting hub. There's one place where you can log in from here. And if you go to a product page, for example, of the travel case, we have like a nice overview here of the travel case. Great arrow from Australia, thanks. Little description, specification, the reviews are all here. And here's like a nice example. Like, this is in stock, so if you order today, you get it today. And here we ship to Australia, so this will probably give all the information that you need for us that it ships to Australia. Change the Australian dollar, sees number double. Yeah, okay. Anyway, you can add this to cart and then go to checkout. So this is pretty cool. It's good arrow. So
very good. It works when you guys see it.
Once it's done, it's done. But this is like a nice sneak peek of what you guys can expect, and I'm pretty.
Exactly.
It's a feature. Yeah, it's always the demo effect, and we're pretty far there. I think we're like 95% there. It's just like these little last steps that needs fixing. But overall, I'm pretty hyped, and I'm pretty happy how it turned out. And I think this is a way better shopping experience than we had before and what we currently have. So it's something you guys can look forward to. And once we launch this and this is live, of course we'll let you know on all the socials, and try it out for yourself. Just purchase something, see if you like the experience. Maybe get a second keyboard. Get a second keyboard. Maybe a wrist trace.
Just for the sake of trying it out. Thank you.
And give feedback.
Smart move.
Yeah. Okay. Because this window was open, I couldn't see the YouTube chat at all. Improve the keycaps we have been printing them with. So if you get double shot PBT keycaps, it does well. If that's true. Wooting. Wooting is replying on YouTube, the official Wooting account. Nice.
Oh, what?
Yeah. So we're pretty. I'm also seeing some feedback here. Like, I'm not a big fan of those diffs for the products. It's so random. Definitely give feedback, right? Just watch it back, give detailed feedback, make screenshots.
Yeah.
Improve and share it with me, because based on your feedback, we can make everything better. When I go to Wooting, I go to hub. There's no clear login. Yeah, that's true.
He says also like, I will try out the store when you offer TKL.
Hey, TKL. Oh, nice. Yeah.
I mean, we can do it for the sake of when we release a new product. We just say, "Can you try our websites now? We have a new product. Please buy."
Try it out. Yeah. No, but there are some cool things down in the pipeline. I'm also seeing here from Cruiser, will PayPal become a billing option later on? PayPal is already a billing option in Europe, not in the EU, not in the NA, not in North America. And the thing is because we have a European PayPal account, and if we use it in the US, what will happen is that we charge dollars, right? Makes sense. And then PayPal converts the dollars for us to euros, and there's like a very steep PayPal fee with every transaction. So with PayPal, we're sort of getting double screwed, and it really bites in the margin quite hard, especially because for most purchases we need to make in China or for productions, we have to pay with dollars. So we love to receive dollars, and it's kinda sucky that PayPal converts our dollars to euros, and then we have to reconvert them to dollars, and that's like a triple bitch. And that's something we don't like. Oh, it's now okay. It's apparently disabled on both stores, also in Europe, and that's probably because the PayPal fees are ridiculous. Maybe so an idea what we could do, but it's pretty difficult to implement. We explore this option, but maybe down the line this will be a thing that's available, where we can say like, hey, if you choose for the option PayPal, sure, but then we will add so many fees on top of it to just cover the payment fees. That would be
some
a nice,
actually,
nice
some
option.
stores actually do that. There's some all key shop, some website who offer keys. They just say like, oh, it's 4%, or sometimes even 5, or
it's also on takeaway.com or Tijdsbezorgd. It's also where you can choose your payment option, and then you pay fees according to the payment option. That's something I really like, but there's no way for us at this point how to implement it. But yeah, PayPal one day. I mean, I use PayPal quite regularly, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. But that's when I didn't have a credit card. Now it's like you could say either PayPal or credit card usually, and then I got the credit card, so now it's not a problem anymore.
Okay. What are we missing? So that's that was new store. That's something that's coming up. I'm seeing on YouTube more questions about badges. This case Behemoth. Please go to the Wooting Hub. Just log in to the Wooting Hub. If you go to our website, it's in the top right corner. It's Wooting Hub login. You can log in with the same account you placed the order with, or you can create an account with the email address you placed the order with, and that's where you can directly see in what batch you're in with the correct information. But I'm a nice guy, and NA Behemoth got completed last week, and that will be picked up next Monday from our factory. And then if you opted for air freight, it will go by airplane to our US warehouse and then to you. Otherwise, it will go to sea.
Such a nice guy you are.
Such a nice guy. That's it. There's, I mean, that's all I had prepared in my epic preparation.
And I didn't prepare anything,
No.
so yeah. I'm just here for the shits and giggles.
And if you guys playing Overwatch 2? Because I've been playing a lot of Overwatch 2.
No, I was actually planning to try it out, but because Overwatch 2 is free when you have Overwatch 1, right?
Overwatch 2 is free for everybody, even if you don't have Overwatch 1.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, they probably have a season pass then, don't they?
They have a season pass.
Of
And the
course.
monetization is horrendous. But that's besides the point. The core gameplay is pretty good. I really like the core gameplay.
Okay. I should. Let me just download it actually right now, so I at least have it installed.
So, but I've also been playing with it, and I also tried it out with Rapid Trigger, and I've noticed that there is far less to no impact with Rapid Trigger in Overwatch. Like, maybe you are a little bit faster stopping, but it doesn't add anything to the accuracy of your weapon. And I think with Overwatch, what you want to do is keep on moving and keep on running constantly. So there's not really a big benefit besides adjusting the activation point where you can react faster to it and react turn on keys faster. Apex Legends, Erik, that's what Quinn's asking. We played a shit ton of Apex Legends earlier this year. Carl and I, at least. We were like a sick duo.
I never did it.
We were like a sick duo, and we're like ripping it. And Simon even joined a few times, so we had a trio. And Yeah, I think from all the Battle Royale games, Apex Legends is definitely my favorite. Oh wait, Fortnite is. No. No, I mean Fortnite is a game.
Fun.
Fortnite isn't for me. The whole building thing, it's not.
You have actually no build mode.
I know, but still, it's. I don't know. It's something you get used to, I guess. But for me, if I'm not totally into the whole battle royale games anyway. I would rather have like these tactical shooters like Counter-Strike or Valorant, or these brawlers like Overwatch, than battle royale games, to be honest. But if I had to choose a battle royale game, Apex Legends would be my cup of tea.
And you said you played with Calder in the beginning of this year. I guess then you noticed that we weren't as busy with everything because he never plays anymore in these sessions.
Yeah. Yeah, Calder stopped gaming since then.
Yeah. Pretty much. Full-time Wooting.
Yeah. Well, Carl and I, we did it in the evenings, right? And the thing is, we are both very irresponsible and we don't know how to stop. So what happens is like, 8 in the evening, let's do one game, maybe 2, maybe 3. Then it's 2 in the night. And it's like, oh my god, I have to wake up next morning because there's like a whatever thing, right? And it really drains your energy, and then you're like so tired, and all your free time gets sucked into it. And that's because Carl and I, if we play together, we cannot. There's no stopping us. We just cannot stop, And
we could do like a 24-hour stream for Wooting.
Oh. I think we did a 10-hour stream or like a 12-hour stream on DreamHack once. That's so exhausting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, indeed. The Battle Royale games are all oversaturated. That's why I don't like it. Erik, what's your Valorant rank? My Valorant rank, to be honest, I've never played Valorant ranked. But I don't know what the lowest rank will be. Bronze or wood or iron. That's probably what I will be.
You'll be a little bit higher. You're decent.
I mean, if I play with you can game. So I played a lot of Valorant. Sometimes I play Valorant with Simon. And one Friday morning, we decided like, hey, let's all do a little bit Valorant. So Mark was there, I was there, Simon, and you, Sander, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Sander never played Valorant before, I guess.
No,
not
really.
Sander was carrying us like mad shit, making like headshots here, headshots there, using abilities, bam, bam, economy.
Hey, that's my experience with CSGO. If you played a lot of CSGO before, you can easily get into Valorant.
Yeah, Sander carried us big time. So probably if I play with Sander and Simon at the same time, I can probably get mid gold or something. But that's
yeah,
that's about it. I'm not good at those games, but I really do enjoy the games.
Yeah. We should actually just host a tournament and just include ourselves as a team, Wooting team, and see how far we're gonna get.
Oh,
probably just gonna get kicked off by the first match, but doesn't matter.
Sponsored by Wooting. Yeah, that's what I should do. That's sick. That's what we should do. Hey, this is it. So during Christmas time, we should host a tournament, right? Where you can come up with 5 friends or whatever random people, and we just slap you in a team, and then there's like a big knockout tournament, and the big final is against us. And if you can beat us, you all get a keyboard.
That's just instantly anyone. It's like if you get in the finals, the last battle, you're just guaranteed to win. Then it's like.
I mean, depends, right? If we say like, okay, all our opponents get a keyboard if they win, or we get like a €200 bonus, then there's like something in it for us as well, right?
Yeah, then I'll try hard. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, right. You can carry us. That's good. So I think if you have like Sander, Simon, Calder. So Calder's also a very good Counter-Strike player. He played a shit ton when he was younger, and it was pretty popping off in his time. Mark was also pretty good. Mark was like a very good meat shield last time. Who's another gamer within the company? I mean, I should probably join, right? Call the tactics like, oh, everybody rush B, plant spike at B. I mean,
how do I plant the spike?
I remember that when we, a long time ago we played Rocket League against the community, Carl, Jeroen and me.
Yeah.
And I think we played against Quinn and Cop Vampire, and we just get like wrecked constantly. Like we couldn't even touch the ball. It's so insane.
But did you even play Rocket League before? Because if it's gonna be a first time, it's really difficult because you don't know how to aerial or whatever.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah.
Oh, let's answer here some keycaps questions from Twitch. Something new about new white keycaps. Today actually we approved the final color sample we received. We're very happy with it. It's a little bit a warmer white, which doesn't let the light bleed through quite a lot. Looks pretty good. We just approve it. Say like, hey, this is what we want, and now we gave feedback to the factory like, hey, we want to get this amount of keycaps when. So we're now waiting until we get like feedback from the factory when we can start producing them. But I don't know. It's very difficult. Without that feedback, it can be done within 3 weeks. Can be done in 2 months. So hopefully next live stream definitely next live stream we'll have more information when those will be available. Same goes for the French layout. As you know, we did some feedback for a Spanish keycap layout and some French keycap layouts. Those will be ABS quality because it's easier to make these in lower quantities. They're not per se shitty keycaps or anything. It's just ABS keycaps. Shine through ABS keycaps. ABS keycaps, pretty good. Nice design on that. Same thing here. We just said to the factory like, hey, we want these 2 layouts. When can we have them available? So hopefully more information on that soon. But we're very close to start producing these. From Shine CSGO, are you guys millionaires yet? Are you guys millionaires yet? I mean, you are selling a lot of keyboards, right? I mean, we've always been millionaires. In our
With
hearts.
friendship.
French. No, I think if you take my bank account and you translate it to Singaporean dollars or like Venezuelan, Bolivian dollars, whatever they have there, I'm probably a millionaire. I mean, no, but are we millionaires? We're doing okay as a company now, and I think we've reached a certain next level of plateau where every year we've been growing, right? And the last year it has been growing quite a lot, which means we have now the opportunity to hire more staff, get more people on board. So we recently hired Tony. Tony started working for us, Big Brain AFK in the chat. He is a new developer for us, doing mostly focused on backend stuff and improving that kind of stuff. Yeah, we're slowly recruiting more people. As you can see, we also have some job listings on the website still for industrial designer in Taiwan and a project manager in Taiwan. That's also people we're looking for, and it's pretty nice, that we are making a healthy growth now with Wooting. Yeah. But
I mean, it was already kind of like a bit uncertain. Well, not really uncertain with me with joining the team as the 7th person, and then all of a sudden, a few months later, wham, 13 or something. What is it? Is it getting to 13 now? Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's pretty sick, right? Yeah, that's how fast things can go. But that's also what we like about Wooting, right? Is that we, because we now have this opportunity, we really like fast capitalizing on it and see like, hey, where's this going? How far can we push it? And yeah. 15 with interns, that's true.
Yeah, that's crazy. It doubled in size just in a few months then.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, and Tony's right. If I just go to Vietnam with my money, I'll be a millionaire. So that's that's nice. Interns aren't real people. No, I also think interns aren't real. Interns are androids. I'm always happy with interns. I never understand how. Sometimes I hear from different companies like, oh, our interns are so lazy and blah blah blah, but our interns are always popping off. It's insane. They work harder than
especially me, of course.
yeah, right. All our interns always pop off.
For reference, I only work in now for what is it now, 2 months or something? Yeah, I think so.
July. August, September, I would say 3 months, but you've also been away on
I had
vacation.
vacation, yeah.
You had more vacation than
I worked there, yeah.
Now, but from this month, you're actually working full time right now, officially full
Yeah,
time.
officially.
Yeah,
Yeah.
officially. Yeah, that's also pretty sick. Nice, like it. More
Yeah.
content, more YouTube content. More.
Woo!
Oh, I also got somebody, a friend of mine, watched the roasting video. He said like, "Oh, I like it how you look genuine, happy in the video. How I got roasted." So
Because all the other times you don't look happy in life.
I guess not. I never laugh in real life. So as soon as I close my webcam, it's like this.
Oh no, there goes me day again.
Yeah, but it's great fun. Oh, okay. Let's wind down this whole live stream on the Wootility stuff, because I think the Wootility is also pretty crazy. Simon released a alpha version 2 weeks ago, maybe 2.5 weeks ago, where this brings the FlareTech. So FlareTech used to be, or still is, on a separate branch from our main Wootility. So FlareTech is at 3.6, I think, or 3.5 Wootility, and all the keywords with Lego switches are at 4.4. I don't know exactly what the numbers are. I could probably check here. Let's call it V4. Let's say like all Lego keyboards are on V4 and all FlareTech keyboards are still on V3 of the Wootility. V3 of the Wootility has some outdated interface, is not compatible with Wootility Web, and yeah. So what Simon has been doing, he's been porting or making sure that FlareTech keyboards are compatible with Wootility V4. It probably won't have all the features like rapid trigger, what you can do in the Lacquer edition, but there's now alpha out there that you can test with your FlareTech keyboard. You can find the information on Discord if you want to join. You can give feedback on there, and it's also web-based, right? So then you can configure your FlareTech keyboard on the web in the V4 interface, which is pretty cool. And then once this alpha is over, we can merge it all into one shebang, and then we have one Wootility for all keyboards again. How we envisioned this originally.
Thanks, love.
Yes, that's
dat ik bezig ben hier.
that's pretty cool. Can't wait for it to go live. We'll probably take a few more. I don't know when it will go live, but if you want to get on board, then definitely check out. If you still have a Wooting keyboard, either Wooting 1 or Wooting 2 with FlareTech switches, check it out. It's pretty cool. It's a lot better than the current Wootility version. Yeah. Also, I hope everybody who ordered a Wooting 60G, that yours will come in pretty soon. And again, one final time, if you really want to know when your keyboard will be delivered, definitely check out the Wooting Hub.
Hey!
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 Hallo. Hoe is het met jullie?
Goed, maar ik ben nog even een livestream voor...
Yeah. We'll wind it down, Sander. So we have to close it down because Sander has a visit. That was fun. No,
That's one way
great,
to end it.
Yeah. Okay. No, great, great. Any final thing you want to add, Sander?
As, I don't know. I mean, maybe we can ask them, like, should we do, like, because we think about the Christmas thing. We just mentioned the tournament.
Yes.
Do we want to do a tournament, or do we want to have, like, a gaming session, evening, whatever? Yet everybody's joining in, gaming with each other, just doing some battle royales, whatever, and just playing games? Or do we want to set up a tournament for that date? What do the people think?
Yeah, what do the people think? I mean, we should ask them, right? Like, let us know on Discord what you think. Should we just have like a fun gaming thing, or like a tournament thing where people can win prizes? Just like a whole big community event around gaming somewhere around Christmas time.
Invite all customers to dinner.
That's... I mean, this is... I mean, everybody can come to my house and you always get like a nice peanut butter sandwich if you're here, and we can have a chat, so I'm always up for that.
Yeah.
But if you have any ideas for what a fun game can be, whether it's a tournament or just a fun activity, let us know on Discord.
Definitely. And tag me, by the way, because I'm not really in depth in all the channels and whatever, so please tag me if you have like a fun idea, or just DM me on Discord, that's fine too.
Oh,
or
be careful what you're getting into.
It's okay, I can just ignore it if I don't want to know.
True,
okay, help.
Yeah, so I'm seeing
Just
Simon Wolf on YouTube tournament is definitely something good. Looking forward to it. I also have a feeling that the quality on YouTube is better than on Twitch, right? Or is it just me? We have to
The
pay.
quality on YouTube is better.
Yeah, don't you think?
YouTube supports higher frame rates. Oh no, not frame rates, but the bit rates. So in general, the quality should be better on
Yeah.
YouTube. But I see most people are watching on Twitch. So.
Yep. But still, there are more people watching on YouTube than I expected it, and it was also a surprise announcement, right? That we went to YouTube Live.
Yeah,
And,
of course.
I hope. Yeah, next time we'll definitely need to get the chat also here on here, so people can watch the YouTubers and the Twitchers battle it out each other.
Exactly.
Yeah, but we just have to find a better alternative than the restream chat because that's so horrendous. Okay. Well, everybody, thanks for watching.
Thank you very much.
You have a good weekend.
Yes. You too, Eric.
Yeah. Thanks. Okay. I hope to see you all in the next live stream in 2 weeks. Bye bye.
Yes.